Isn't it crazy when you're just walking through the city, and you know God starts talking to you? Couldn't be me. Hello, sir. It's been a while.
Prepare,
Really hasn't, actually.
for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
It's a handsome Squidward. Just look at that face.
Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I'm not talking with you, handsome Squidward.
I am not your champion.
I'm just a
But of
doctor.
course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known
Twice.
your pain, child. Do not succumb to it.
Silence! I dismiss you now.
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence.
Silence. And he just left. It's really that
Tired
easy.
of all these puppet shows.
Truly, Jojo. Truly. So there's these cookies that my aunt got for me. They're really special cookies, because the bakery that makes them. Is that the poet? Oh.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Okay.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
I didn't do that. Well, it's just all out war now, and it's just madness in the streets. I ran into another battle not too long ago. But yeah, this really special bakery, because what they do is they don't make orders, or they don't make cookies in advance. They'll make cookies, then they'll tell people on Snapchat, and that's how you know that cookies are ready, and then they don't make any more for the day. So they make cookies, tell everyone on Snapchat that it's ready, then they go ahead and sell them out in like a couple minutes. And then that's how it goes. That's how they have business. So you gotta be like there with them. Guys, I helped you out. Watch yourselves. Ooh. And you're next. Can't just let me help out. Can't just say thanks, Dr. Reed. Not only for healing the sick and our friends, but for stopping the vampire. Oh my god, he's another vampire. We gotta kill him too. Not all of us are bad, buddy. How close-minded. You know it's like 1913?
So this is where she lives.
I don't know.
What a splendid house.
Yeah, it's... Oh, I'd call it more splendid if it wasn't built into other houses. It just looks like an apartment complex. Or a library. But I still... Yeah, we've had those cookies for a couple months now. And they've just been in the freezer. Because you buy the dough. They don't even make the cookies completely. They just like make the dough, make it the shape of a cookie. I guess they kind of cook it, but then you gotta heat it up yourself. But I was gonna have them after I passed my driving test, but I failed my driving test, so they're just still there. My mom blamed the instructor, or whatever his name, whatever his title is. She says I had a jerk. He was unfair.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
I just
Yes.
killed my sister.
Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late.
God,
Please,
I love ice cream.
come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Sounds like haunting.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him.
What?
I
You're a
kept it
painter?
in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
That's
There are many
crazy.
things you do not know about me, young.
I'm also 1 billion years old. Stop calling me that. What? Keep on mocking me. Why are you bullying me?
Please,
Call me Jojo.
call me Jonathan.
Please
That works,
excuse
too.
my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is
I
bothering
can see it in your eyes.
you? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
Not good.
My sister Mary,
Yep,
she was made a vampire.
I
the same
turned
way
around
I
and I kind of killed her too.
She was the one killing all those people.
Yeah, I just killed her twice.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
I killed Mary twice.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so
You have.
sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my
It's
lady.
just praying.
Your words
I
have
don't
been
think
most
doing it in
helpful
vain is a
in these
problem.
difficult times.
People
Thank
do
you,
it all
my
the
friend.
time.
If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I did not want that. I didn't want to guide her though.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking.
Even if you
In
no,
truth,
even if you knew, you
most
couldn't
of
help
us
it.
do not know
You're
how it really works.
mindless.
Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
By popping one in the head. I saw this TikTok my friend posted it in the group chat, and it was a guy fishing. It was like this big, I don't really know what kind of fish it was. It was the first time I've seen it. It's like a mix between like a flounder and a stingray thing. It was like a, you know, the body of a shark. But they pulled it out like half out of the water. They had the head out. The guy with the fishing rod was like, "Here, hold the fishing rod." He pulls out a Glock or something, pops one in the head, and you know, fishes it up.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How
Yeah,
have you
yeah.
reached this conclusion?
He's talking to me. Get a little cocky.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong echo proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
Thanks, I think.
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago.
Well, good job, guys. They're not doing absolutely nothing like I thought so.
You have no
They
idea.
actually are cleaning up.
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
I already know that the Guard Prewen's leader is probably, or founder at least, maybe not the leader, the guy I bumped in at the hospital. Has to be the vampire. One of the ancient ones. If I were an ancient one and I wanted to hide from people trying to kill me, I would make a task force to hunt vampires. And no one would suspect me. I would just be this guy that everyone knows, like, oh, he's the founder. He's the founder. I don't really, like, work, but everyone knows that I'm the boss. Kind of like Diablo.
I think I should ask the questions, Your Ladyship.
in for
After
passion.
all, it was you who invited
Jojo.
me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan.
Fair
The
enough.
situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
No problem.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
She's a painter.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
I was thinking more of like how do you get the money, not
Can't keep it
how
down,
you
but I do
can
so
use
enjoy the
money.
aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
Massive
And to
cups.
yours, my lady.
Teacup. That's alright. I thought there was another word for it. It was in glass. Mug just didn't seem right, but cup didn't
Please,
seem right.
call me Elizabeth.
Oh my lord.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to
I
meet
wonder-
the Ascalon Club.
What's gonna happen between these two? They're not just looking at them all seductive like and with a fireplace in the middle of us.
Who are they?
Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
What empire are we talking? Will they fight Prewood? Come on.
Will they
come on,
fight
here we
the
go.
guard of Prewa?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
How many are there?
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All
Only a
of them
small percent of
entangled in a
50% of the
sticky
world.
web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Backaroo. Should I trust them?
Should I trust them?
Of
That's the
course
most
not.
important question.
Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Of course. Why meet them?
Why meet them?
No, she did
Because
just tell
nothing
us.
truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent.
Yeah,
They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
but distant allies. Not close allies.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
Beck.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close.
Oh,
The
it's
Ascalon
close.
Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
No, the big brain plays being the boss of the Ascalon Club and the Prewen Guard. But they both have the same boss, the same founder. I'm calling it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first. But it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
Who is that?
What can you tell me
Who
about
are
Lord
you?
Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman
I
of
know
the
that.
Ascalon Club.
We already know that.
Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol, He is rich and extremely influential.
Earl of Bristol.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord
about 2
Redgrave
days.
claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
Humbug.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all
How
its
would you know
members
that?
are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
Who's to say that a more powerful secret society is just better at hiding it? Because they're secret.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
He's a very important
They are not
part.
all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Okay.
If you
I
are convinced
need to
I
heed
must
your
meet
advice.
him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Yeah, I got no problem with that.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Econs I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
Bloodbath, getting his blood.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
I think just ending the epidemic period is just a good thing.
I think I saw them kill an Econ on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire
no,
identities
Jojo, we
and
killed that
whereabouts.
Econ.
They are a resourceful lot.
What is a great
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights,
Jeez Louise.
the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a new second one? How'd you survive?
Why start a second one?
kind of a
Prewen has
dumb
always
question.
seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter.
Fair enough.
And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even.
Country.
I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan.
No, it
But
doesn't.
fear not.
Your body doesn't work
If the
like that anymore.
situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide
Humble
you in my
flex.
luggage,
Humble brag.
if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you.
Are you single?
Could Lord Redgrave
yeah, that.
be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Lineage.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Well, I mean, he's not gone.
Please, Forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal. But I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
She's just dying people.
You have no idea at all. You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Well, she's
Even
old.
if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and
I'm
use
not
their
saving a bunch
influence
of
to promote
vampires
your agenda.
in the best interest of the city. How can I
How
save
can
London?
I save London?
The epidemic is the priority.
Yeah,
You must find its origin and put an end to it.
yeah, but
This is the best way to solve the crisis.
that doesn't stop vampires.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
Okay. I must
One
find
day
answers.
soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I
Can
shall
we
help
stop
you in your
talking now and
research,
get back to
I
the
promise.
game?
For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
I'm sure a lot more than discoveries.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice.
Oh, music's off.
I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
They're old.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
I'll try.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Echo.
Why is your heart beating? It shouldn't be doing that.
We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend.
Oh, friend zoned. Damn. That was hard. My man's crying now. That was tough. Now you touch her titty and then she was like, my friend? Pain and suffering. Boom. There's a lot of dialogue. I don't even think I can cut most of it out because it was important too. Ba-ding.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Yeah, let's go check that out. Give me a sec. are those? Why are there just weeds growing on stone? That's not how it works. You can't just grow on stone. It's not a beach.
It's locked.
Bathtub. It's not a beach. It's a bathtub. Why hop the fence? Come on, Jojo. You can just probably punch it. Oh, we're killing. Good thing they can't see me. Hello, buddy. Oh. Okay, that's you too, buddy. Why didn't you... Zawardo. Why did I get to do that? No, wait. No, you can't. No, that's my thing. Wait. What? They're doing my thing. Damn Ekans, y'all suck. I hate every single one of you. Oh wait. Good health back. I don't know what that was, but it did something. You have a lot of health. I hope you're not normal enemies. That was good. Pain is expensive as hell, though. Okay, I was dodging. They're so fast. I don't like those guys. They kind of suck. They're kind of a pain in the butt. I got like 8 holes in my neck now. I got 6 more holes. Oh, I'm hearing goddamn scowls. Ill-formed, dazzled skin. That's a mouthful. Oh. Whoa, what's going on here? I don't know if I told you this, but I found Dorothy Crane. She didn't move a muscle since the mission. I went back to her clinic, and she was turned into a skull.
This one ain't on our list. Well, that's one less anyway. We'll make McCullum happy.
Okay. You're just
That
killing
was the
people.
vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
No, it does not. It has no need to. That's where that guy had the voice of Milton.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Oh, we're home. Hello, ill-informed, whatever your name was. Oh crap, these guys are strong. Never mind. Never mind. I can't go that way. I've killed strong people before, I'll do it again. That's how I started this game out. I was just going to be the strongest. Yeah, you thought you could hit me. Never. Okay, no, don't go into the fog. Okay, calling it fog might be a little too nice. I think Dorothy was one of these skulls. Yeah, she blew up like that when she died as well. Ah, gross. Oh, there's a guy in there. What? People live here? In a place where Jojo Reed grew up? So probably, you know, one of the better parts of town? Where am I going? There we go. Knock knock. I'm coming in. I'm home. We're home. Jojo, we're home. What do I got here? Nothing? Can I record this? Yes, please. That was 5 shillings in his dresser. What is that? Just a locked door on the outside. Mother? Mother, I'm home. Mother, where are you? Okay. Oh, Mother!
Mother, good evening.
Jonathan, is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
My
I'm
prodigal
right
son.
here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes, but this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister?
Oh, crap.
Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much.
Oh,
It's been
wow.
days
She really
since I
just
last
erased everything. Yeah, no.
Goodbye, Mother.
I'll catch up with you later, Mother.
Goodbye, son.
Oh, crap.
Please
What am I...
come back soon.
What am I gonna tell her? Oh my god. What am I telling? We have a massive house. Oh, oh, what you ordered? Oh, where am I going? So did I just so happen to hop into the Reed Mansion? Or no, you're supposed to come this way, right? Old letter. Reed Mansion, my dear Avery, Aubrey. Who are these names? Until my son comes back to London, I want you to take the best care of our house. I already made this. Oh, Avery is the butler. Aubrey. Who's Aubrey? It's Avery. And Aubrey is out of the country. Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't mean to hone you in like that.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society.
Well, not
Quite
very,
as subtle as I expected.
yeah. Not too subtle. Boing. Oh, I'm not your daughter. Oh, not quite what you ordered. Oh, gonna eat that apple. Oh, planetto. But citizens can be healed with the appropriate treatment. A healthy citizen helps contribute to raising the health status of the district they belong to. I forgot to look at the docs. Please let me... No, I can't. Okay.
Do you know where you are standing right
Arthur
In front of the
Fenton.
Ascalon Club, I presume.
now? The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Never opens the door.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
Yes.
Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Oh, there's just dead Pruin guards here. Now, this place isn't as good looking as I
There has
thought.
been quite a battle here.
Hell, well, wait a minute!
I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money.
You guys,
to replace
I
it.
bought a duplicate? Unless you guys bought the duplicate. Y'all suck. Don't even have an eye for art. God damn. I have the same painting in my house. Oh, nice. I got like a dagger one. Cool. What does it do? Oh, so it's just the python thing. Yeah, I don't even use it. Oh, I'm not sure about... I'm gonna stop singing that. I apologize. I don't even know if those are the lyrics. That's what I'm just guessing. I'll take that. I'll take whatever's in here. Thanks, ergotamine and sodium hypochlorite. solution. Thanks. Oh, okay. What an odd placement of curtains and stuff.
Good evening.
Why do you all look the same? Okay, you look the same just with blonde hair. Is it the Bible? Those rats? Dead
My
roses.
good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansha was no match for him.
You JFK. Even my friend Fergal Bansha was no match for him.
Come forward, young Ekon.
Come
Oh,
forward,
yes,
young.
so much.
Oh, no, I've lost the accent. It's an awfully
Welcome
hot
to the
coffee
Ascalon
pot.
Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance.
Is your
I've
name
heard some
Lord?
astounding things about you.
'Cause I know there was a Lord in.
Please accept
Tomb
my
Raider. That was
condolences
his
for your
actual
loss,
name.
Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She's proven useful. Yes.
She has proved to be helpful on many occasions.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it
Am I right?
comes to
Cheers,
important
gentlemen.
decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I
Of
praise
course
your
not.
loyalty. Would you offer the same
I praise
today
your
to the
loyalty.
Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the scowl plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why? Why now? Why so sudden? Why suddenly
Why
so
are you
friendly?
suddenly so friendly? The last time I met one of yours, he tried to kill me.
Are you
So I
referring
killed
to
him.
Fergal? He was the most useful of servants, but he was just a servant. You, on the other hand, Doctor, proved yourself much more worthy.
You want me to
Joestar.
find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed. But first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk.
You should, but do you?
Is that the only
you
reason
want to?
you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have
don't
not
say it like
learned
that.
the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I don't.
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
Thank
What do you
you,
mean?
but
I would
don't know
like
if
you to
I want
become
to
a
be a
member
part
of
of this
the Ascalon Club
club.
and to serve me as
It's kind of
such.
stupid name.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
That's so little time. What is this club's purpose?
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall.
We follow the
greatest
credo
knight
of
to ever live.
William Marshall,
As was
the
he,
greatest knight
we
of
are
all time.
sworn to protect the British Empire.
What do you mean I should not be driving in this convertible? What does Ascalon mean?
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious
St. George.
patron saint of England when he
Didn't
slew the
say
dragon.
saint.
And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
So, where is he gone? Out for milk, I presume?
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Am I supposed to obey?
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members. And I do appreciate obedience.
Appreciate.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
I killed Fergal,
I
who claimed to be
enjoyed
one
it.
of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
Why does he have such a weird voice? It's kind of laughable.
I agree to join the club.
Because I don't have any other choice.
Good news indeed in these
Is it
crucial
good
times.
news? Good news
Let's
indeed.
inform the
In
assembly
these crucial
formally
times.
and proceed with your initiation.
My
Nuke Cuba,
initiation?
please.
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous.
Gamers are the most
It is
oppressed
just that
of
we,
all
the members of
the
Ascalon,
groups.
believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather
My
and
fellow
welcome
Americans.
this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Lord Finney, Lord Hamsley, Lord...
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Maybe.
Yes, I will.
No, you gotta put a maybe.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood.
Am I gonna feed
It is
this old
time
man
to
with a
sign
cane?
the Book of Allegiance.
Never mind.
I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our
I don't know
nation.
what pedantic means. Oh, I see what we're doing here, yeah. Well, that's how. And so be it.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Doctor. Take your place among
I
the
now know what
bearers
pedantic
of the
means.
lance.
One of us! One of us!
Sheffield. Why does that guy walk with a cane if he's a super strong vampire? Can I talk with everyone? No. Can I talk with you? Who are you?
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Oh,
How does it feel
Aloysius!
to be this evening's centerpiece? Figuratively.
I feel a little uneasy.
It's quite unsettling. As a doctor, I am more used to being the observer than the subject observed.
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of
Wait,
attention.
why was your heart beating then?
Vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
Aloysius. You're famous.
Are you not afraid? You are surrounded by vampires.
Sir,
Eat you up.
it's for that very reason that I joined the club in the first place.
So you asked for membership.
I have been a member of many clubs in many countries. But I must admit, this one is my favorite.
Is not the nature of this club a secret shared by only a privileged few?
My dear Dr. Reed, I have spent years and a fortune precisely to gather that kind of information.
Information. Are you a club member?
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
I would not dare speak of our chairman without his consent.
Okay, fair enough.
Are you a member of the club?
Yes, I am. And I have been for many years. And will be until the day I die.
So you plan on dying?
What can you tell me about it?
It's not really my place to give you such information. I am merely a mortal member. And a dying one at that.
Well, we're all
Are
dying.
you sick?
Personally,
Most of us are dying.
I consider my advancing years are a sickness in itself. My body is slowly abandoning me, Dr. Reed.
True. Okay, you're famous.
Mr. Dawson. Of Dawson and Dawson. The wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr.
If you want to say that yourself, then.
I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To
Fair
cast
enough.
out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
Now, who might that be?
What do you know about the Guard of Priwa?
I should not say this, but I admire their commitment. This
Yeah, that's
is what the nation
true.
needs right
Yeah, we need
now.
committed people. Committed.
Would you help them?
No. There is a time for such methods. But brute force will not be enough to fight this plague. We have to think differently.
But
I
they
like this
are
guy.
our enemies.
They are not mine, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, that's why I didn't really want to say that one. It just doesn't make any sense.
What is
but
the situation
I'm going
like?
for every question,
I am
every
sure Lord Redgrave
word.
will enlighten you more effectively than I.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right.
Money can buy.
Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What
Glad
is
to
your
hear
plan,
it.
then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a
Oh, I've heard
wall.
this one before.
A formidable, unscalable wall to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
It's dangerous.
By doing so, you would create two separate ghettos. What if the disease gets past the wall? The results would be disastrous.
Not if we eliminate all suspected cases of infection.
My
as
God,
soon as
Aloysius, you've lost me.
a necessary sacrifice.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns. Decisiveness is what the city
I'm decidedly not
needs, and it
removed.
needs it now.
Well, then I'm leaving them. Bye.
I must admit the Guard of Priwen impressed me. They must have
Hutchins.
spent years preparing their plan.
Oh, Redgrave.
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You
Very
have the
true, very
makings
true.
Of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago. Well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Do you know?
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish.
That's
Is it a
very
friend
true.
of yours?
Does
He
it bother
does.
you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
You are spying on me.
Not personally. I rarely leave Dr. Lane.
Kind of
But
depressing.
once he found
Since you're immortal.
Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod.
Volcod, not Vulcan.
Quite the rare breed. Ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
Okay, I see.
You do know I killed him.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite
Of course
impressive and
not.
courageous. You earned my respect.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Skulls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your
Vampire
discoveries.
rabies.
But for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Priwen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Skulls.
I have met peaceful and wise Skulls. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Skulls are hideous, shameful creatures that give all Ekon a bad name.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all
Fire.
means necessary, Dr. Reed.
Oh,
You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche.
carte blanche.
Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Oh. God? Oh no, mesmerize. Alright, what is that, 4? Wrong one. Wrong thing. I was gonna look at something before I got here, I can't remember now. Yep, level 4. What was I gonna look at? What was I going to look at? I can't remember. It's crazy. Whatever. I'm so sorry that this was such a lot of talking in this episode, but oh my god. There it is again. Right in front of my damn face. Hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right here. Can I eat my mother? Oh! Oh! Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, I was gonna look at the dogs. Is it dogs? They're still serious? I've healed everybody, except for him, because I couldn't find him. And her, because I don't know where she is. And her I just healed. Oh, no wait, never mind, I didn't, because I ran out of medicine, didn't I? But yeah, I apologize for it being such an exposition heavy one today. But, you know, sometimes it just happens. And everything that was said was pretty important, so I mean, it's not really anything I can do. So what I learned about the Sean was that if I saved him, he would have just became a normal NPC. If I ate him, you know what happens when I ate him. If I left him to be, he would have became a sub-boss later on, because he would have went on a killing frenzy. He wouldn't have been able to suppress his hunger like he said he would be able to. Well, anyways, that's it. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day.
Dracula, Dracula, Dracula. Suck me first, I might get back at you.